Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing our 3-month update. We have been doing really well. As some of you know, I started working again, so there's been some changes, but overall we're doing great. I've had to obviously start pumping because I'm away from her for 9-10 hours of the day, so my mom's taking care of her and she's taking the bottles really well. We're using the Tommy TP bottles. We also have the Avent bottles, but she's only been kind of using the Tommy TP bottles. We haven't even tried really with the Avent bottles. And I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the background. Champus, come here. He's crying because my other dog is in heat again, and so we have to lock one of them up so accidents don't happen again. And the whole day he spends crying. She's very like, nothing's happening, nothing's going on, but he's driving us crazy and he's crying all night and it's just terrible. So if that's what you hear, it's him crying in the background. Champus, stop. So I'm sorry about that, but she actually weighed, we went to the doctor today and she weighs 12 pounds and 10 ounces, and they didn't measure her. I'm not sure why, but yeah, she's definitely weighing a little bit over. Well, actually almost 13 pounds. And she's just a little chunky baby right now. So I love it because before I kind of felt like she was too fragile, and now she's more sturdy. She's already kind of understanding facial expressions, and if you smile at her, she'll smile back at you. The other day I was kind of just laughing. I just had her on my lap and I was just laughing. I was like, ha 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 ha, like a fake laugh. And she would try to do it, and it was so cute because it's like one of those babies start cracking up and they can't stop, and then it makes you laugh. And we'll talk sometimes, like she'll just start, but she'll make like these cute facial expressions. Teach her to say mama, or like little tiny words, and I feel like she's trying, but she obviously hasn't said I mean, she said mama like a couple times, but I don't think she understands what she's saying. She loves standing up, kind of like if you're holding her. We don't like to leave her there for too long, so she'll be there for like 2 seconds and then we'll bring her back down, but then she like pushes to do it again, and then we'll do little airplanes sometimes too. She's doing really well. She's still sleeping through the night, and you know, if she goes to sleep at 10, she'll wake up around 6:30. If she goes to sleep at midnight, she'll wake up around 7:30 or 8. And then if she goes to sleep earlier than that, then you know, but she normally sleeps a full 7 or 8 hours every night, which is fantastic. I think what's definitely helped us for her to sleep through the night is that we use the Swaddle Me. I actually have it right here because I want to do a little review after this, but we kind of use this. Okay, so we do have a little bit of bad update. We have recently noticed, well actually I started noticing that Aria prefers kind of one side versus the other, and at first we thought that it could be normal, that maybe her neck's not sturdy enough yet, but as we paid more attention to it, we started thinking that it might not be too normal. And while I was pregnant, I would watch a million YouTube videos of either just pregnancy updates or baby updates, and you know, you become obsessed with all these videos. And one of the videos I saw, I think her name is Haylee and Baby, and she was a teen mom who had a baby, and her baby had torticollis, you know, so I kind of had remembered that video, and I just kept trying to find it because I forgot her name and I forgot, you know, the name of what the baby had, and I couldn't find the video, and I finally it took me an hour, but I finally found the video. And as I heard her talking about it, it kind of made me think that Aria might have a case similar to hers, and not as severe, but it made me think that might possibly be what she had. And I told my husband, and he said that he doesn't think that's what it is, that it could be just that she's growing, and you know, he didn't agree with me. But we went to the doctor today because I called on Friday and our doctor was actually away. He was out of town, so he's back today, which is Monday, and we had a little bit kind of, her neck kind of leans a little bit to the right side, and he said that all we had to do were kind of these little stretches where you kind of put one hand on the shoulder and the other hand right here and kind of stretch it a little bit, because what it is that the muscle is not as flexible as the other side, so she kind of is a little tilted on one side. So he also just looked at her head and her ears, and he said that there's a little bit of like one side's a little flatter than the other side, but he said it's extremely mild and you can barely notice, and that most cases they come in just to their 4-month checkup or 6-month checkup, and the doctor notices it and tells the parents, but the parents have no idea, or it's too severe and that's when the parents notice. So he said that he was kind of surprised that I had noticed, because it wasn't a drastic kind of case. So he kind of was happy that we brought her in, because obviously the faster you catch something, the better it is. And all we have to do is kind of have her on tummy time all day long. And I feel like we do tummy time a lot, but she needs way more tummy time just to get those muscles a little bit stronger. And I almost started crying when we were at the doctor's appointment, and he's like, yeah, I think it could be a little torticollis. And I just looked at the baby, and he was just talking to me. My husband was also in the room, but for some reason he was like looking at me talking. So I just looked at Aria, because I was like, my tears are about to fall. So I just like looked at Aria so the doctor wouldn't realize that I was about to start crying. And he's like, it's not a big deal at all, just do the stretches and it'll go away. He says that she doesn't need to wear a neck brace or helmet or anything like that, that it's really just something that is good that we caught, and that we just need to do a few stretches and that's it. No physical therapy or anything like that. And then in 2 weeks we have our 4-month appointment, or in 3 weeks, 2 weeks and a half around there, we have our 4-month appointment where he will continue to check her and kind of just see her progress. She sometimes has 8 ounces. Another feeding she'll have 5 to 6 ounces, but probably 2 or 3 times a day her feedings are 8 ounces. So that's why I kind of had asked if we could start introducing anything else. And then in her 4-month appointment, which is in around 2 weeks, she's also gonna get her ears pierced. I know that's something kind of controversial here on YouTube, but we're gonna get her ears pierced. And I think that's about it. We're still cloth diapering 100%, and I think that's it with her. With me, I am definitely not much of an update. She always pulls my hair when she's breastfeeding. I am now 8 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight, but as I mentioned to you guys, I want to lose more than that, because while I was trying to get pregnant, I gained about 10 pounds. So my goal is kind of 18 pounds. But to my pre-pregnancy weight is 8 pounds. I am right now 130 pounds, and when I got pregnant, I was 122 pounds. So 8 pounds away, and hopefully I'll keep losing weight after that. I had been exercising. I was doing Insanity and some YouTube workouts that I had found, but once I started work, it would kind of geared us off of the little routine that we had, and I've just been more tired, basically exhausted from working all day and then taking care of the baby during the night, and then just sleeping for a few hours and then doing it all over again. So I'm gonna start again. Hopefully this week my husband's gonna go away on a business trip, so hopefully next week we'll start doing Insanity again, but I'll do a separate video on that. And that's about it. I'm gonna show you guys at the end of this video my tummy and see if Ari is gonna let us hear. Oh, and these are the pacifiers that she's been using. They're the MAM pacifiers. She will not take anything else in this. And I actually went to CVS to buy some, and I only found the ones that were 6 months, which she's not 6 months yet, but that's the only thing they had. So that's the one I bought. So they're a little bit bigger, like this side, because they're 6 months. Okay, here, let's show your little head, baby. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. No. Okay, so let me show you guys Aria. So this is Aria right now, and I don't know if you guys can tell, it's not severe, but she leans a little bit to the right. and that's what has us concerned. See? Oh, excuse her, she just burped. So that's what has us concerned. I want to thank, I think her name is Haylee. I'm going to link it down below, because if it wasn't for her, I honestly would have just listened to everybody and not gone to the doctor, because everybody kept telling me it's normal. They're just still growing. Her head's not sturdy enough. That's why it kind of bobbles to one side. But because of her video, I thought that it was something else and not just her being a baby. And I went to the doctor, and it's exactly what I thought it was. So thank you so much if you're watching this. I don't think you watch my videos, but thank you. And we're gonna start the stretches, and hopefully it doesn't, you know, hopefully we just fix it right away. But this is what she's wearing. And oh, this is actually 0 to 3 months, but as you can see, it's a little tight. So she's kind of already not fitting into 0 to 3 months. 3 months fits her okay. It fits her snug, you know, it fits her kind of tight. And 3 to 6 months fits her also, so she's wearing a couple things that are 3 to 6 months, but they're still a little big. So she's kind of in between 3 months and 3 to 6 months. I would say 3 months is perfect for her right now. So say hi, Aria. Hi. Hi, baby. And I don't know if you guys had seen my breastfeeding update, but she's now taking pacifiers, as you can see. I think it's just, oh no, not my breastfeeding update. It was my working mom update. And she actually, since she was away from me, I think that kind of told her, okay, there's no boob around. You got to take this pacifier or you got nothing. So she started taking that. And that's about it. So we'll see you guys soon, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but back to the torticollis, he did also notice that her head was just a little bit flatter on one side. So that's why every time I put her to sleep, actually, since I've noticed that, I put her to sleep on the left side, because her right side is her convenient side. So I've been putting her to sleep on her left side, and she stays like that. It's not like it hurts her and she's in pain. She'll stay to the side that you put her on. But as you can see, right now when she kind of just stands up, she kind of leans this way. I don't know if you can notice. It's not too bad, but she just kind of goes like that a little bit. Right, baby? You okay? You're okay. Say hi. Can you show your mouth without? Can you do a little smile? Say hi. Hi. Dun, 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 dun. So that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And that's about it. Say bye, Aria. Bye. Bye, guys.